Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into night 3 of Spring Stampede here for World Class Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. You missed the first 2 nights, ladies and gentlemen. They are on our YouTube channel, the description are below, here on our Twitch channel, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for night 3, ladies and gentlemen? 5 great matches, 4 championship matches, ready to go here, ladies and gentlemen. First nights have been amazing. What will endure now, ladies and gentlemen, for night 3?
We may be surrounded, but God is on our side, and we will not surrender. No, we will never die. You can mock our God all that you want, but one day you will bow. So wake your sleeping giant. We've got the stones that'll bring us. Battle lines are drawn, and the war has just begun. But we don't sweat the outcome, 'cause we've already won. You come at us with swords and spears, but that won't be enough. So run your mouth, ready your men, 'cause the Lord's gonna call your bluff. We may be surrounded, but God is on our side, and we will not surrender. No, we will never die. You can mock our God all that you want, but one day you will bow. So wake your sleeping giants. We've got the stones that'll bring them down. You can try to knock us down, you can try to take us out, but when the fight's been concluded, yeah, there will be no doubt. Our God's already won the war, yeah, the fight's already through. So run your mouth, ready your men, 'cause your end is coming soon. We may be surrounded, but God is on our side, and we will not surrender. No, we will never die. You can mock our God all that you want, but one day you will bow. So wake your sleeping giants. We've got the stones that'll bring them. We see you shaking when you hear us shout. You should be scared, 'cause our God's gonna take you out. Fire in our eyes and praises from our mouths. So say your prayers, 'cause your end is starting now. We may be surrounded, but God is on our side, and we will not surrender. No, we will never die. You can mock our God all that you want, but one day you will bow. So wake your sleeping giants as we stand united. We may be surrounded, but God.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what amazing first 2 nights here at Spring Stampede, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. I just been told Will Alpha and Chase Bram just shook hand in the back, ladies and gentlemen. Chase Bram didn't get the best of Will Alpha, but Will Alpha does have a shot at the YouTube title on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. And also our new World Class Wrestling Champion walking around with that title over his shoulder, Butcher Myers. Yeah, Butcher Myers, title holder. I wonder what going through Brandon Apple's mind that Death Squad couldn't win the tag team titles. And he lost. He lost his World Class Wrestling in a lockdown match. And we still have the women lockdown match here, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if Brandon Apple's going to be here or not, because his wife's supposed to have a baby today, but is that true or not? Who knows, ladies and gentlemen. That's why that wasn't the main event here tonight. Got switched to last night. But Case to case, we got to get ready for our first matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. Who is it, ladies and gentlemen? We got the Women Intercontinental Championship. Luxie versus Brookie Danger. You'll be seeing Brookie Danger later on in the main event, ladies and gentlemen. She's going for that World Class Wrestling Championship, but first you got to think about retaining her title here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring Stampede. Let's get arena for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first match here at Spring Stampede Night 3. It's for the Women Intercontinental Championship. One fall. And coming to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen, the challenger, Luxie. And she is the Intercontinental Women's Champion, Brookie Danger.
Call me crazy, hope it's played me. Count me out when they don't know me lately. Down and out, maybe the hope has saved me. Yeah, guess you can call me crazy. Said I put down maybe one shot, two shots like another, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 and another. I don't call back, still love, just believe me. You alone and fall asleep with just a TV. I'm always confused to come and visit. It's like all your doubts are just fused inside my vision. Only here to make her feel so alive. I throw the pain she felt on me on my mind. Never show her my heart, I never thought you blame. This shit gon' tear you to pieces, it's hard to explain. You was broke on the inside, lately ain't been right, fading. Guess you need me to get by, baby, yeah. Need me to get by, baby. Need me to get by. It's been a lot of days, lot of nights, lot more coming, I don't count 'em. Keep it going cause I got 'em. It's 30 days in a month, 30 more, I ain't out of any steam, but I'm about it. Like 20 drinks that'll call me over. I feel it more when I'm drunk than sober. I feel it more when my back on the wall. I face the fact that this make me alone. They wanna call me crazy, hope it's played me. Count me out when they don't know me lately. Down and out, maybe the hope has saved me. Yeah, yes you can call me crazy. Said I put down maybe one shot, two shots like
And that's the title they fight for here tonight, the Women Intercontinental Championship. There's our challenger, Luxie. And our champion, Brookie Danger. And ladies and gentlemen, in between this match and the next match, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be hearing from our new World Class Wrestling Champion. We got this championship fight here first, ladies and gentlemen. No interruption during our matches here, but we will listen to the new champion have to say after this matchup. And what a tie-up here, ladies and gentlemen. And an elbow coming in, rocking Brooke danger. Look at Luxie go. She won that Intercontinental Championship. Wow. The crowd on their feet, ladies and gentlemen, for night 3 of Spring Stampede. Don't forget, next pay-per-view will be Starrcade in April. Exclusively on our YouTube channel, that one will be. We'll have about a 5 to 6 week build-up before that pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in for them shows heading towards that. My God, Luxie is just taking it to the champion here. Wow. Look at Luxie making a point here, ladies and gentlemen. She should be a champion here. And going for that pin, ladies and gentlemen. 1. And what? Oh my God, going for that pin, ladies and gentlemen. 1. Into a beautiful splash. Now look at that cranking on it, ladies and gentlemen, and cranking on it. Oh, here come Brooke Danger going to pick her up, ladies and gentlemen. Luxie might be in trouble here. Look at the ground. Oh my God. Oh, she biting her neck. Oh my God. My God. Now, oh my God. Oh my God. Not once but twice. Oh my God. What is wrong with Psycho Lisa here? And a kick out at 1A Jones. Too much strength by Brookie. Danger here. Womp, womp, womp. A Brookie Danger high risk splash. That might be it for Luxie here. We might end this match right here, ladies and gentlemen, 2. And no, just a 2 count, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Oh, kick to the midsection of Luxie. Pick her up. And around she go into that power bomb. Going for that pin, ladies and gentlemen. Referee's there. 1, 2. How did she kick out of that? So close, but yet so far away. Wow. Wow. And she is just stomping the mess out of her, ladies and gentlemen. Back in the ring Luxie got her back in, ladies and gentlemen. She back in. That's the only way she can win the top. Gonna pin her here. Just on 1 count. And she trying to do a submission. Hold on, this big woman could not get it hooked in, ladies and gentlemen. And they're just throwing haymakers now, ladies and gentlemen. She is, Brooke Danger is asking for it. My God. They are just slugging out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, she got caught, ladies and gentlemen, by Luxie. Going for that pin. They dropping Brookie on the head. Just a 2 count here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the blood coming from Brookie. She will have to get a face put back together before she goes into the lockdown chamber match, and she wins here tonight to retain her title.
Yes, you can call me crazy. Said I put down maybe 1 shot, 2 shots like another, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 and another. I don't call back, still love, just believe me. You alone and fall asleep with just a TV. I'm always confused to come and visit. It's like all your doubts are just fused inside my vision. Only here to make her feel so alive. I throw the pain she felt on me on my mind. Never show her my heart, I never throw out your blame. This shit gon' tear you to pieces, it's hard to explain. You was broke on the inside, lately ain't been right, fading. Guess you need me to get by, baby, yeah. Need me to get by, baby. Need me to get by.
Here we play from our Intercontinental Championship matchup here, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep it going cause I got her. It's 30 days in a month, 30 more, I ain't out her. Any steam, but I'm about it. Like 20 drinks that'll call me over. I feel it more when I'm drunk than sober. I feel it more when my back on the wall. I face the fact that this make me alone. They wanna call me crazy, hope it's plagued me.
It's still your women Continental Champion, Brookie Danger.
Yes, you can call me crazy. Said I put down maybe 1 shot, 2 shots like another, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 and another. I don't call.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. What a great first match this was, ladies and gentlemen. For that Intercontinental Women's Champion, she had to get her that cut taken care of before she faced go into the lockdown chamber tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We will see Brookie Danger later on tonight. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first comment from the debut of the new World Class Wrestling Champion, Butcher Myers. Let's go to that interview here, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news right here, ladies and gentlemen. First time listening to what Butcher Myers had to say here. Yes, I did what I was supposed to. I took out Brandon Alpha. That was my mission. And my mission, I made my own mission. I hold to this title as long as possible. I did survive the lockdown structure. And I destroyed Brandon Alpha. I rarely went Damn. What, Brandon? Brandon should have done is let me eliminate HD McDonough. And I would took it easy on him. But nope, he wanted to break up my pinfall after I chokeslammed him to hell. And I also think no one had a chance against me because they were training against someone that wasn't me. I'm not being egotistic like Brandon Alpha would have, but I want to say I'm 1-0 in world class for wrestling. And I hope so that number one contender for this title is ready for me as Starcade. We just heard from the World Class Wrestling Champion here, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. I feel sorry for that number one contender that faced him at Starcade, ladies and gentlemen. Is he able to take that title away from him? But who knows, ladies and gentlemen. But we do got some more great matches coming your way here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, more great matches coming your way here, ladies and gentlemen. We got the World Class Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Championship up for grab. And we know London Drake had been talking about his promos on night 2, I think. Or night 1. No. Yeah, it was night 2, end of night 2, that he could beat anybody. And ladies and gentlemen, and Sinister didn't like what he was hearing from London Drake last night. Yeah. He offered him a championship match here. See if London Drake could take that title off. The 2-time champion here. Double champion, Dark Sinister, here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They hit the arena for this one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one fall here at the Spring Stampede Night 3 for the Junior Heavyweight Championship of World Class Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Here. And coming to the ring first, a former YouTube champion. He is the London Drake.
Call me when you're back at home. I'm not sure what this feeling is. Let me know when you're feeling it. And you probably don't give a shit, but I hope you can live with this. I know I've never seen before. Searching for the keys, I'ma open up some doors. Get yourself together, we're about to go to war. I just can't believe that you let me go, ain't no. Better get yourself together now. Be prepared, I'ma turn this place upside down. Better know where your place is. You're just one of a billion faces. Oh, I thought you loved me, guess you don't. What the fuck are you talking about? Who you speaking on the phone to? I've been calling and calling, still get your ass a phone. Call me when you're back at home.
And coming to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, he's one half of the World Class Wrestling Tag Team Champion. And your Junior Heavyweight Champion, Sinister. And that's the title they're fighting for here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The Junior Heavyweight Championship of World Class Wrestling. And here's the challenger, Landon Drake. And the champion, Sinister. All right, ladies and gentlemen, both men are ready to go in this championship match, ladies and gentlemen. And the bell is rung here. What a kick to the knee there. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Is he going to put his mouth where he is, ladies and gentlemen, in the self-promo challenge he put out there at the end of night two, ladies and gentlemen? Is he going to win this match to Landon Drake, or will he lose it, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know in the comments. My God. But we got playing here. Beautiful springboard Hurricane Rana there by Sinister. He's feeling it. He is feeling it, ladies and gentlemen. What a tie-up here, ladies and gentlemen. What a tie-up here, ladies and gentlemen. In a whip. And, oh, what a kick to the back there. Head up, Sinister, ladies and gentlemen. They got dang on. Landon Drake go here. Wow. My God, look at Daniel Landon Drake. He is feeling it here, ladies and gentlemen. He is feeling it here. Oh my God, what a maneuver by Sinister, ladies and gentlemen, trying to prove a point why he is the World Class Wrestling Champion. The Junior Heavyweight Champion, I mean. And there's still your champion, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a replay from our Junior Heavyweight Championship match here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, here at Spring Stampede. And still your World Class Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Champion, Sinister.
taking shots of the heat. Now I can feel it in my teeth. I feel the lyrics start to seep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to get to our next championship match here, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get to our main event here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is for our United States Men Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Create Team did give Isaiah Mega the shot. At the United States Championship of Phillips Stone here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get to this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, I would just told Chase Bram, I always believe in you, Chase Bram. And you got a big win over me. Not many people can say that. That's true. Many people can't say they got big wins over Will Apple, ladies and gentlemen. But can the YouTube champion get a big win on next Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, against Will Apple? We'll find out, ladies and gentlemen, on next Sunday. So, ladies and gentlemen, will Brenham be able to beat a Will Apple? But now we have this championship matchup coming your way here, ladies and gentlemen. The head generator for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the United States Championship here at World Class Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, at Spring Stampede. One fall. And coming to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, he is the challenger, Isaiah Omega.
3, 4, 5, 6, and another. I don't call back. Still love, just believe me. You alone and fall asleep with just a TV. You alone and fall asleep with just a TV. It's been a lot of days, lot of nights, lot more coming, I don't count them. Keep it going cause I gotta. It's 30 days in a month, 30 more, I ain't out of any steam, but I'm about it. Yeah, no, it's better beforehand.
And the champion coming to the ring, our United States World Class Wrestling Champion,
And I'll be waiting for two of us.
Phillips Stone.
Guess you don't. What the fuck are you talking about? Who you speaking on the phone to? I've been calling and calling, still get your ass a phone. Call me when you're back at home. I'm not sure what this feeling is. Let me know when you're feeling it. And you probably don't give a shit, but I hope you can live with this. Never seen before. Searching for the keys, I'ma open up some doors. Get yourself together, we're about to go to war. I just can't believe that you let me go, no. Better get yourself together now. Be prepared, I'ma turn this place upside down. Better know where your place is. You're just one of a billion faces. Oh, I thought you loved me, guess you don't. What the fuck are you talking about? Who you speaking on the phone to? I've been calling and calling, still get your ass a phone. Call me when you're back at home. I'm not sure what this feeling is. Let me know when you're feeling it. Let me know. And you probably don't give a shit, but I hope you can live with this. Tell me something better before you kick me out the door. You know that I hate this shit, don't wanna be annoyed. You just don't understand, you don't get it, baby. All this shit that you caused me just gonna kill me lately. Yeah. No, it's better beforehand.
And that's the title they fight for here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. United States Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenger in this matchup, Isaiah Omega. And the champion, Philip Stone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, both competitors are ready to go here, ladies and gentlemen. And a ripcord knee, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, totally missed it, ladies and gentlemen. What a kick to the midsection there. And bust open. Isaiah Omega with that knee, Philip Stone there. Wow, just a one pin kick out, frustrated sitting in on Philip Stone there, ladies and gentlemen. He's starting to feel it here. What do we got planned here, ladies and gentlemen? There it is, the Canadian Destroyer. Oh my God. Wow, what an elbow back to the back of the head, ladies and gentlemen. And a beautiful running neck breaker. But here comes Omega, ladies and gentlemen, ripcord punch. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, what's this? Springboard outline elbow. Oh, look at that punch to the lower back, ladies and gentlemen. Over the top. Oh my God, there he goes. Up duck under Pele kick, caught Philip Stone, squirt in the noggin. Look at the vicious knee coming in by Isaiah Omega here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, don't look good for Isaiah Omega, ladies and gentlemen. Kick to the noggin. Phil Stone. Stop to the solar plexus there. Going for that pin. 1, 2. So close, but yet so far away for Phil Stone retaining his title here. Wow. There he is, stomping the living mess out of Isaiah Omega, every part of his body here. Wow. Here come the elbows from dang on Isaiah Omega here, ladies and gentlemen. Take him down in a double stomp there, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Oh, it don't look good, ladies and gentlemen. Kick to the middle. Oh, planted. Phillips, don't ladies and gentlemen, going for that pin. 1, 2. Holy crap, the new champion. Oh my God.
Out of the fear, here comes the monster waiting in there. Heart rate is rising, some call it scare. You'll feel the chills start raising your hands. It's too late, you're here now. I hope that you're prepared, cause there's no getting out.
It's still and new World Class Wrestling United States Champion, the Omega.
I'll be right there. You should be afraid, you should be scared. We're all alone, you're on your own.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what amazing championship match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Our next matchup is a non-title match. It's the co-main event. It's a women's match, ladies and gentlemen. Well, just told me this, ladies and gentlemen, while we're watching this last match. What the real reason why he is showing up 2 shows in a row, ladies and gentlemen. This is the reason. I'm trying to face Knight for the Intercontinental Championship at Starrcade, because every time I win that title, I can't defend that title. That's true. Will, I had never defended that Intercontinental title, ladies and gentlemen. You always want it, get that brass ring, ladies and gentlemen, and lose it on the next. Trying to defend it, ladies and gentlemen. Is that what he want to try to do, ladies and gentlemen? Will that happen at Starrcade? Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? But that would be amazing if he could win it at Starrcade, then defend it at the next pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. We have to see if he get past Brenham first, ladies and gentlemen, for that YouTube championship. Does he still got that ring rust on him or not, ladies and gentlemen? Who knows? But they get 2. The co-main event here, ladies and gentlemen. We got to thank our local bars for having us here, ladies and gentlemen. It's Blair Hex versus Sofia, ladies and gentlemen. These women are looking into the future, see where they could go in the women's division here, ladies and gentlemen. And for the arena for this one here, ladies and gentlemen, a main event. And coming to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen, she is a Blair Hex. And her challenger, ladies and gentlemen, Sofia, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, both women are ready for this main event, ladies and gentlemen. Here at Spring Stampede Night 3. Oh, Sophie Frost came in with that flying kick here. Wow. And a beautiful springboard. Splash going for that pin, ladies and gentlemen. Just a 1 count here. And going for the pin, ladies and gentlemen. Kick out again. And, oh, totally missed. And a punch coming in here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at, dang, I'm pulling the hair by damn Blair Hex here. Wow. Happy Sunday to go. Look at, oh my God, look at the grounding pound, ladies and gentlemen. We still have one more match to go here, ladies and gentlemen. The main event for the lockdown match for the Women World Class Wrestling Championship here at Spring Stampede Night 3. If you guys missed any matches, ladies and gentlemen, there will be on our YouTube channel. Back and forth they go here, ladies and gentlemen. And a kick out here, ladies and gentlemen. We do have a comment from the Intercontinental Champion. We will get to you that right after this match for the main event, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, back and forth this match go here, ladies and gentlemen. What a matchup this is. Oh my God, look at the submission hold that Sylvia Frost trying to put her in here. Wow. There's a grounding pounding by Blair Hex here, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Sophie Frost. Oh, Connor, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what timing by Sophie Frost there. One big kick out here, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, what a matchup this is. Going around like a rag doll, ladies and gentlemen. Sophie Frost got some strength here, ladies and gentlemen. And a kick out, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, crowd. Shows them signs that the best are here in world class wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Here come the pump and the slam. 1, 2. Almost so close, but yet so far away for Blair Haggs there. Wow. What you got playing here, ladies and gentlemen? What he got playing here, ladies and gentlemen? Beautiful double axe handle there. Wow. 1, 2, 3. Here's your winner here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Here's your replay from our co-main event here night 3 at Bring Stampede for World Class Wrestling, the wrestling show, ladies and gentlemen. Here's your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Blair Haggs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will get to the main event in a moment, ladies and gentlemen. We just got a breaking news on Terror Night responding to Will Alpa challenge, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to that right now, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Will Alpa, you have a goal at winning this title. Well, I have history with you. I never defeat you in a one-on-one competition because I remember you were the guy that took the Deep South Wrestling World Championship off of me in 2022. So since there's history between us, and we always had respect battles between the both of us, I accept your challenge for this title. But are you up for it, Will? Are you really up for this challenge there, Will Alpa? Is Will Alpa really up for that challenge, ladies and gentlemen? We'll find out, ladies and gentlemen, because he will be going for that YouTube Championship next Sunday here on the Fight Channel, here on Twitch TV, ladies and gentlemen. That would be the main event against Brenham and Will Alpa for the YouTube Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Has he knocked the ring rust off against Chase Bram, or are these wrestlers better than Will Alpa is now as he retired and decided he wanted to come back? Just saying, ladies and gentlemen, just saying he's just a part-time wrestler here at World Class Wrestling. But ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time here at Spring Stampede.
Nothing at all. I can't stop it. I don't trust this. Is this how I fall? It's getting harder to feel at all. And I don't belong.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event here at Spring Stampede, ladies and gentlemen, for the lockdown match. For the Women World Class Wrestling Championship, 4 women will be in a pod. 2 will start off the match, and you had to beat your opponent inside the ring to win the Women World Class Wrestling Championship. And coming to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen, she is our Women World Class Wrestling Champion, Linda Shiels. She hand the title over to the referee, ladies and gentlemen. He gets a pod here. And the next competitor in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, is Rayne. And she gave the evil eye to Linda Shield there. And the next competitor in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, is Kiwi Shiels. This is actually one woman that had never won the World Class Wrestling Championship. Her sister, Linda Shield, that owned the title now, and Evie shall have owned the title, ladies and gentlemen. Can it be time for Kiwi here, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, I've been told we get some breaking news here, ladies and gentlemen. And we will get that footage off our cameras for next week, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in for that. Alright, got some footage coming in here on what is going on in the back with Zay Omega here. Tune in next week for that footage, ladies and gentlemen. Kiwi look at dang on Candy Rayne there. And coming to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, we just seen her defend her Untitled Championship. Brookie Danger, ladies and gentlemen.
Searching for the keys, I'ma open up some doors. Get yourself together, we're about to go to war. I just can't believe that you let me go, better get yourself together now. Be prepared, I'ma turn this place upside down. Better know where your place is. You just run.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, she take up the last pod here.
Guess you don't. What the fuck are you talking about? Who you speaking on the phone to? I've been calling and calling, still get your ass a phone. Call me when you're back at home. I'm not sure what this feeling is. Let me know when you're feeling it. Let me know. And you probably don't give a shit, but I hope you can live with this. Tell me something better before you get me out the door. You know that I hate this shit, don't wanna be no.
The last two competitors will start off this matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. And comes to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, she's a former World Class Wrestling Champion, Evie. Shiels. And the last challenger in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Psycho Lisa. That's the title they fight for here tonight. The Women's World Class Wrestling Championship. And the bell is rung here, ladies and gentlemen. Kicked in the midsection by Evie. Shield on Psycho Lisa here. Back and forth they go here, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to be the first woman to come out here, ladies and gentlemen? Will Eve still get a partner helper out or a competitor? That's right. I feel the power, crowd. Feel it. Feel it here. Into a beautiful neck breaker, ladies and gentlemen. Who's the first competitor out here? Who is it, ladies and gentlemen? It is Kiwi Shiels. Little help for her sister here, ladies and gentlemen, but she went right after Eve there. Now she got Psycho. Oh, Eve went right after Kiwi. My God. Just on one count there, ladies and gentlemen. Kiwi almost got pinned there pretty quickly in this matchup here. Beautiful hurricanrana by Kiwi. Eve looks like she's got some taken out of her already in this matchup. Who's the next competitor in this matchup here, ladies and gentlemen? It is the champion, Shiels. All three Shiels are in this matchup now. They're on the odd-on favorites for one of them to walk out with the title, ladies and gentlemen. They got 50% chance. Linda got thrown out. Kiwi going right after. Look at thing on Eve on Psycho Lisa, the two that started the matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. Which one of the powerhouses are next to come in here? Is Rookie Danger or Candy or Rayne? It is Rookie Danger, ladies and gentlemen. Can she walking out here with both titles here tonight? Her Intercontinental Championship and the Women's World Class Wrestling Championship. Wow. Candy Rayne's the last one to come out here. No. Uh-oh, got a pin here. 1, 2. Big kick out there by Kiwi. Watch this straight by dang on Rookie Danger. And she busts open again. I guess that cut got reopened up during this matchup she got in the first one here. And Candy Rayne is the last competitor in here, ladies and gentlemen. And she's looking at Rookie Danger here. Oh my God. The Shields are beating each other up here. Oh, but there comes Rookie Danger throwing in Kiwi. No love loss between the sisters in this matchup here. And a log splash here by Eve on Kiwi. 1, 2. And Kiwi has been eliminated by her sister Eve. Wow. I guess Psycho Lisa defending herself against Rookie Danger. Taking down Rookie Danger with that clothesline. Yeah, I believe that, Will, that the Shield sisters are exploding here right in front of our eyes. Really. There's the champion, just got taken down by the Intercontinental champion. On 1, 2. We're going to have a new women's champion here. Linda Shield has been eliminated. Wow. Wow. Can Evie Shield be able to take this title back, ladies and gentlemen? Brooke Danger just dropped Evie Shield. Oh, beautiful DDT by Rayne on Brooke Danger. What a shooting starter by Rayne on Brooke Danger. 1, 2, and kick out, ladies and gentlemen. What is Psycho Lisa doing? Going to run towards the cage and look at the crowd. Wow. Oh, what a knee by Rayne, by Brooke Danger. And she, oh my God. And the Intercontinental Women's Champion has been eliminated. Brooke Danger. We're down to 3 women here, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to 3 women here. Is Evie Shield be able to get her title back? She lost to Linda Shield at January pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. And become a 3-time champion. 1, 2. And Psycho Lisa kick out last second. Frustration by Evie to get caught by Rayne with a beautiful moonsault. With a little help by that springboard. And a kick out by Psycho Lisa, ladies and gentlemen. Psycho Lisa is in Evie Shield, has been the 2 competitors start off this matchup. Oh, don't look good for Evie Shield. Rayne going power bomber. Nope, face planter into the turnbuckle there. Oh, beautiful maneuver by Evie Shield there, ladies and gentlemen. Rayne just tapped out, ladies and gentlemen. The 2 original women that started off this matchup are here to compete for the Women World Class Wrestling Champion. One had held the title, one had not. And we know Brittany Gonzalez is waiting for that title at the next pay-per-view in April, ladies and gentlemen. And don't look good DDT by the former World Class Wrestling Champion. 2-time. Will it be a 3rd time for her, ladies and gentlemen? Pierce Perch just told Candy Rayne, embrace the vision while coming up the stage. And new champion, Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here's some replays from this great lockdown match here at Spring Stampede. The in out night 3 of World Class Wrestling pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. And your new World Class Wrestling Champion, and 3-time at that, ladies and gentlemen, Evie Shiels. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's so funny that Pittsburgh's at the stage looking at the new champion, clapping his hand. I don't know what that's all about, ladies and gentlemen, but before we leave, ladies and gentlemen, me and Will Apple were talking. This is what he told me, ladies and gentlemen. I will be training in the gym actually to show up every week all the way up to Starcade pay-per-view, so I can knock this ring rust off. And once I do that, I will win. I will go to pay-per-view and face Taylor Knight. And I will be ready no time before that pay-per-view. And I agree with that there, Royal Alpha, but you can really knock the ring rust off. You can beat Brenham for that YouTube Championship and defend that YouTube Championship all the way up to Starcade, the April pay-per-view. Now, I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen, that's my opinion. We'll have to take it like it is. You might say I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but we all got an opinion like we all got to ask, ladies and gentlemen. But, ladies and gentlemen, what amazing pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. We still got one more pay-per-view to end out with WWE 2K25 before we switch over to 26, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed the show here tonight. You missed any of the show, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check it out on our YouTube channel, description below, ladies and gentlemen. See you on the next one. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.